Alright, the Edmonton and Winnipeg series. Now, before we start this video, I'm going to make a confession. I have not watched a second of Canadian hockey this year. And it's nothing that I have particularly against the Canadian teams at all. I have nothing against really any of those teams besides Montreal and Toronto. But I really also don't care about them. I'm sorry, Canada. I'm sorry, Canadian fans. But I don't. And, obviously, I'm, supposed to have a deep-seated hatred for the Montreal Canadiens because I'm a Boston Bruins fan, but didn't play this year. They didn't play at all this year together. So that rivalry's kind of been gone for a year. And then the Boston-Toronto thing is hilarious just because simply they go to Boston every time and then they can't seal the deal. The only exception is, they didn't do that last year because Toronto choked against Columbus, I think it was. So, sorry. I'm crapping on your guys' teams. I'm crapping on Edmonton, and I'm actually crapping on Toronto, and Toronto's not even a team that I'm discussing in this video. Anyway, Winnipeg and Edmonton. So this video is going to be a pretty short one, because I'm just going off of pure gut. And my gut tells me that Edmonton will win this in a relatively short amount of games. Probably 5 or 6. Which I guess 6 isn't short, but 5 kind of is. And I don't think Edmonton gets too far after this. But Connor McDavid is a really good player, and I got to pick him against any Canadian team. Doesn't matter who it is. Montreal, Ottawa, probably not Toronto. Every Canadian team except Toronto. I think if Edmonton went against Toronto... I'm getting so off topic in this video. Anyway, I'm just talking about Edmonton and Winnipeg. I don't think Winnipeg's too good. And I don't think, that, sorry if you guys hear that. That's a watch. It'll stop beeping in a second. Sorry. But yeah, Winnipeg is a team that I don't think has played too well. And they played relatively well in the last 2 games, and Edmonton has played relatively well in the last 2 games, but I think Connor McDavid wants to go past the first round this year. And I do think he will eventually request a trade because I don't see Edmonton winning a Stanley Cup in the near future. But, I see them at least getting to the second round this year. And, Edmonton, they deserve it. Their fans deserve it. Everybody deserves it. So, yeah. Not everybody, of course. If you hate Edmonton, then obviously you don't want to see them win. If you're a Vancouver fan, you would probably be absolutely infuriated if Edmonton ended up winning. But anyway, sorry this was a short video, but like I said, I haven't really watched either team this year, so yeah, I'm just going off my gut. Anyway, bye guys. Thumbs up, subscribe.